Hello, hello, hello to all my wonderful Cancers. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today, Cancers. We're going to get right into your reading. All right, Cancers, let's go. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my wonderful Cancers as it relates to every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions, and spirituality, and where they need to take action. What information do we have for my Cancers who are sweethearts, empathetic? They love to give their best, don't hold back emotions, very charming, tenacious, highly imaginative, loyal, yes, persuasive, emotional in a good way, sympathetic, who is ruled by your ruling planet is the moon, which never goes retrograde. Speaking of moon, we have a new moon that's coming. Yes, Cancer, 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 yes. What are all those things that the maternal side of your family told you, your aunties, your grandmother, your mom? What are all those things that you're starting to pay attention and listen to? What information do we have for my wonderful Cancers in every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions, and spirituality, and where they need to take action? What information do we have for my wonderful Cancers? Yes. Ooh, look at the cards flying out. You see this, Cancer? Cards flying out. We're going to leave those cards right there. Yes, this is a general reading. If you're interested in a personal one, my information is down below. All right, let's make a little bit of room here. Look at the cards that flew out, Cancer. We have the World card, yes, attached to the planet. Yes, Saturn, which is retrograde right now. We also have Queen of Pentacles, which is nice. Yes. We also have the Queen of Wands, which is nice. We also have the King of Wands, which is very, very nice. So yes, Cancer, we have a lot of things that's happening in the universe right now. So we're moving towards a new moon, which is awesome, awesome, awesome. You have some new things on the way. Yes, so I want you all to get excited about new things that's happening on the way. So this is where you're going to be focusing on your money, really. When we look at this is where you're going to be focused on your money. No and ifs or buts about it. Your legacy wealth, right? Because this is another card came out, legacy wealth. Not the challenging relationships. That's not what you're focused on, right? The only thing that you know from what did you learn about yourself throughout the challenging relationships? That you were able to still hold down a job, that you were still able to come up with great ideas, you were able to do all kinds of wonderful things, even in the midst of a challenging relationship, right? Yes. That's what you learn from that relationship, right? You're not going to let those relationships get you down and cause you to become moody or clingy or unpredictable or suspicious. You don't need to become suspicious of anything. You really don't. The relationship was challenging. It's probably over at this point, right? But what did you learn about yourself? Like that's should be always the takeaway. What did I learn about myself, right? So now that a new moon is coming, right now the moon is a waning gibbous moon, right? So that means that things are falling out of range. When they fall out of range, just let them fall out of range. If you're going through a divorce, let it fall out of range, right? If you're going through, moving from one job to the next, let that job go. Don't worry about the colleagues and all the stuff that you had to endure on that job. None of that stuff even matters. It's time to move on, right? It's time to move on to bigger and better things because, again, you all being your ruling planet, which is a luminary, the moon, and the moon governs our mood, our feelings, our subconscious habits, and so you don't want it to allow you to become moody. This is a new moon, a brand new you coming, right? So a lot of new opportunities are opening up for you, Cancer, and I don't want you all to miss it. I don't want you all to miss opportunities coming your way. Like I said, legacy wealth, right? People are already drawn to your energy. Matter of fact, the way people see you in your inner circle, they look at you as like den mother. It doesn't matter if you identify as a man or woman. That's how people see you. They see you as that person they can come to, right? They see you as that person they can come to. Also, you all are great at spotting opportunities, right? So again, this is your opportunity to really, really go after all the things that you said you wanted to do. If you want to pursue, starting a business, boom, do it. Because I'm seeing an entrepreneurial spirit. This is where you want to tap into that fire in yourselves, right? You want to tap into that Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius energy in yourself, because this is what this Wands energy is about. It's like getting that fire lit inside yourself, like channeling that energy away from challenging relationships and focusing it on your fire. What is it that you really, really, really say you always wanted to do, Cancer, and go for it? I'm talking about really Saturn is focusing. Saturn is the planet of ambition, right? Love, love, love Saturn. Saturn is the planet of ambition, and Saturn is actually going to be retrograde until October 10th. So go for it. Like all systems are a go. Mercury is no longer retrograde. So there's no static in communications. It's really about what we choose to focus on. Now, out of all of these opportunities and this money and you feeling happy and free and all of that, are you really going to focus on the challenging relationship you may have just come out of? Absolutely not. Nope. Death, rebirth. We're talking about the planet Pluto also being retrograde. This is where you want to declutter. You want to say, okay, listen, this relationship is over. This job is over. This romantic relationship is over. This friendship is over. I'm going to declutter. I'm not looking back. Just like when you're donating to Salvation Army or Goodwill, you want to say, get your boxes together, put all the things in boxes. You want to just go ahead and get it out of your house, your spiritual house and your physical house, so that you can move on, Cancer. Because there's a lot of money that the universe wants to release to you. Yes. Matter of fact, when we're headed towards a new moon, this is a perfect time. It's quiet time, right? It's time for reflecting, inward looking, right? This is a time for nurturing your creative plans and your ideas. This is a time to start planting your seeds, writing down your intentions. This is a time for you to play, for you to dream, for you to kind of really, really go easy on yourselves, right? This is not the time to give your energy and time to the challenging relationships you may have come out of. No, let it fall by the wayside. Jupiter is also retrograde right now. Jupiter is the planet of it's a planet of ethics. So Jupiter rules philosophy, luck, good fortune. You got a lot of good fortune coming your way. So that's where your intentions, where you're focusing on. It's like, okay, I got all these, not on, well, I thought I was going to be in this relationship forever. I thought I was going to be on this job for another 10 more years. I thought I was going to be in this friendship for, another until we both transition. No. No, let things fall by the wayside, because all those other things are coming, right? Right now, it's your time to focus on your legacy wealth and what you bring to the universe. Let's talk about the number 21 for just a second. 21, as in 2021, the year. 21 is the year that the truth shall set you free. The number 21, the truth shall set you free. It means that you're here to help everyone, including yourself, free yourself from what is false, from what is superfluous or misleading. Yes. So the truth of the matter is, and we talk about truth setting somebody free, starting with you. The truth of the matter is that you are a person with a lot of mental dexterity. You're able to do multiple things successfully at once, and you don't look like you've been through a challenge. If you were to tell people exactly all the challenges you had to go through on that job or in that romantic relationship or that friendship or that family relationship, getting to where you are right now, they wouldn't believe it, because you don't look it. You still look nice. You still pulled together. People just wouldn't believe it. You're not sad. You don't have a sad look on your face. None of that. You're still giving people advice, the whole 9 yards. And so, but if you would have but you're not going to give it any more attention. It's like, okay, out with the old and with the new. Yes, out with the old and with the new. Yeah, and I can tell you that somebody's been really thinking about you. Somebody's been really, really thinking about you, right? But listen, Cancer, I'm going to tell y'all this one time. If a person doesn't want to be with you, let them go and just keep it moving, focusing on you. You don't have anything bad to say about them. I don't care what they did. It doesn't matter. Let karma handle it. You continue vibrating high and you focus on you. This is somebody who has laser focus. See how this guy's elbows are up in the air? Yes, and he's running extremely fast. Those red sneakers on, the red bottoms. He is flying towards his goals. And this is a person, and he's being led by ancestors, probably a maternal person, right? Maternal grandmother, mother, auntie, somebody is leading you in that direction, saying, hey, and you know what I'm getting, Cancer, is that it's been something that you've been wanting to do for a long time, that, like, especially the women in your family has really been encouraging you to do. Go do that. Go sing. Go start your own cooking show, start a YouTube channel and show people how to cook. I mean, you're really talented in certain areas. This is what I'm getting, because in that relationship where you were being challenged, you felt restricted. You felt restricted. It's almost like being in a relationship, Cancer, with a person you don't feel like they fully support you, and so you don't feel like you can really dream out loud in that relationship, right? And so now you're free. Yeah, now you're free. This is not the time to keep giving it more and more attention, right? So look, the relationship is dead. The relationship is gone. Matter of fact, this planet right here, Pluto, is retrograde. Again, time to declutter. Like I said, you don't have to say anything negative about people at all. Let the relationship go, because having Den Mother energy, people are looking at how you handle situations that have ended in your life, because it's giving them hope that, hey, wow, Cancer is still vibrating high even in the midst of a challenging relationship. I can do it too. Yeah. So it's wide reaching. A lot of people are really gleaning from how you handle challenging situations. And this right here is you not really believing that your dreams are going to come true. You're kind of sort of like, that's not going to happen. That thing will happen for me when pigs fly. But guess what, Cancer? I'm telling you, that's where your legacy is. That's where your legacy is. I'm trying to tell you, Cancer, go for it. Go for it, go for it, go for it. See, the new moon that's coming, people say, I'll see it. People usually say it backwards. I'll believe it when I see it, right? But this, you, Cancer, being an empath and an intuitive, you can say this: I'll see it when I believe it. So you sit down and you close your eyes and you meditate and you see it in the spirit realm, and that's where it's like, okay, now it makes perfect sense. My auntie, my grandmother, my mother, the other women in my family have been telling me things. My sisters, even if they're blood relative sisters or soul tribe sisters, have been telling me X, Y, and Z. I really should seriously consider doing that. Boom, that's where your legacy lies. What have the women in your family been trying to tell you? Because you're already a sweetheart. This is how a lot of people see you already, as a sweetheart, right? So out of all the things, maybe an ex-friend, an ex-lover, an ex-job or whatever, they can say a lot of things about you, but they cannot say that you're not a sweetheart. They can't say that you didn't give great advice. There's a lot of things they can't say about you, right? They can't say that you didn't do your absolute best. They may have said, well, I couldn't really convince them. We're just on two different frequencies, but they can't say that you didn't do your best. They can't say that you were, that you held back your emotions, because that's not even the nature of a Cancer, right? So yes, people say a lot of things about you, but they can't say that you weren't a sweetheart, right? They may have said, that things got challenging, especially if you vibrated low, anything could have happened. But when they sit down and they think about it, and they've been thinking about you, trust me, they've been thinking, ex-friends, ex-family members, ex-colleagues, whatever, that you may have felt did you wrong, don't even worry about it. Let it fall by the wayside, let that thing die, and you move on, because there's a lot of people that got their eyes on you, and they're going to also be there to see you amass a legacy wealth, and see you be on fire. They're going to see you going through this wonderful transformation. So get your sleep, get your rest, because a lot of things are being released to you, Cancer. A lot of things are being released to you. But all the things that the people in your family have been telling you for years, whether they're soul tribe family, whether they're your soul tribe, the ones that you picked or the universe sent to you, or blood relatives have been telling you, that's what you need to go after, because it's going to be wonderful for you. Drink you some herbal tea. Yep, drink you some herbal tea. Lots of antioxidants. You want to keep your health up for what you're doing. Some people are singers. Some people are poets. Some people are using their voice. So you want to make sure you keep your the tea that's coming to mind right now is throat coat. It's a medicinal tea for a lot of speakers and singers and things like that. But I'm telling you, this message is really coming through strong, Cancer. Some people in your family have been telling you for years you need to go after your dreams, and so now that some of the relationships are falling by the wayside, you want to listen to what they're telling you, because they haven't been steering you wrong. They just been waiting for you to abandon fear. That's another thing that you want to declutter from your spiritual house. Not only the physical relationships that are falling by the wayside, but you want to declutter fear and doubt within yourselves. Like, and then that belief that you needed that person, that challenging relationship to make those dreams come true. Like, you needed them to be there as your partner, as your best friend, as a family member, cousin, or whatever, to be there to support your dreams, because no, you never needed them to be there. It was already in the cards to happen. It was already destined to happen for you. You just had to declutter that fear, declutter that doubt, declutter that feeling that I absolutely needed certain people in my space to actually make it happen. It's already happening. That's what I have for you, Cancers. Have a great one. Bye.